Hey guys, so with the announcement of the, I guess, revival Gohan Piccolo unit last night, which should be coming out tonight alongside Nappa on the Legends All-Star banner, I went ahead and sort of did another one of these community response videos, and I wanted to just go ahead and see what people thought about this legitimately. Obviously the video I did last night was kind of like a joke video, it was a troll video, but I feel like it actually did capture a lot of the same sentiment that a lot of players had once they saw that we're getting yet another revival hybrid unit. And honestly, just another hybrid unit in general. Like, honestly, we knew Nappa was coming because of V-Jump, and people weren't sure who was going to come with him because obviously it being an all-star banner, we knew it wasn't just going to be Nappa by himself. So a lot of people were thinking, you know, wouldn't it be funny if they released another, you know, Gohan from the Saiyan Saga? And that's what they did. So, I don't know, let's just go through some of the comments here so that we can see what people think. I mean, at this point, it's just impressive. Look at how their consistency with buffing teams. Truly amazing how much variety they're implementing so that everyone can enjoy the game however they want. September is the gacha downfall month, apparently. Yeah, I mean, that's the main issue I have with this Gohan. I mean, I went through the kit last night a little bit, but this guy doesn't seem too impressive at all to me. But that is also part of the issue, right? Like, this character releases, he's part of Sun Family, Hybrids, and Regen. Where is this character going to be used? Like, the only team I can really see him being used on is the Saiyan Saga team, but that's it. Do you really think he's going to be fit? He's going to fit and make the cut for the Sun Family team? Is he really going to fit and make the cut for the Hybrid team? Is he going to fit and make the cut for the Regen team? The answer is no. I don't think, unless he far surpasses my expectations for what I'm seeing here from his unique abilities and his main ability and all this stuff. But this is the same issue I think that we had with the Zenkai LF Goten when he came out. He was, you know, a solid Zenkai. Obviously, an LF Zenkai is usually pretty good. There's no chance he made the cut to be on the hybrid team, and that's the issue with releasing hybrid Saiyans these days, right? Take a look at the team. If, like, the three main hybrids, right? Future Gohan, we got the Revival Purple Gohan and the Red Gohan. You have to be better, pretty much, than Future Gohan to make the cut on this team, or you're just a bench unit. So I don't, like, you release a hybrid Saiyan in this meta, they could be insanely good, but 99% of the time they're going to be dead on arrival because they can't make the team with how good and overpowered this team is. So I feel like the better route to go down was to not Zenkai Goten yet, and, you know, leave him on the table for when this team actually needed help, and then Zenkai him so that the team could actually benefit from the Zenkai instead of just sort of Zenkaiing him now and, you know, creating this sort of situation where he doesn't actually help the team at all. Similar situation we have with this Gohan Piccolo unit, where, you know, they're on a bunch of teams, they're a revival unit for a bunch of tags because they're an assist unit, but where is this unit actually going to be ran? And I don't really see a case for any team except for the Saiyan Saga, which maybe they were trying to aim for, but I don't know, man. I'd rather this unit just be like a Piccolo that had like endurance. So to me, that would be way more impactful in the game, I think. Would you think that if the devs add like buffs to every team or teams every season, the PvP could be saved? Like for the season feature, does 200% more damage but takes more, and it changes every season, so like every team could get a chance to be played. I mean, that's exactly what I assume they're going to be doing with the boost system that they talked about, which I think they said should be coming out at the end of the year. So who knows? They also said that Legends Pass will be coming out at the end of August, but it's now the end of September and we haven't gotten it yet. So at this point, I literally have no idea. Taro says, "We Gohan stand, see this is an absolute dub. All we need now is Ultimate Gohan as an LF, and Gohan Ball Legends will be the most mobile gacha." I mean, you joke about Ultimate Gohan, but we only have one Ultimate Gohan in the game from the Buu Saga. And we have one Super Buu from the Buu Saga. So, I mean, dude, it's completely possible that, like, you know, we get to New Year's this year, or the end of the year, and one of the LFs, or maybe the first summonable Ultra is Ultimate Gohan. Like, what would people do if that was the case? It's ridiculous that this Green Gohan has Revival. The new meta team with will be Revival Green and Purple Gohan with Zenkai Red Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, a 5-life team. I don't know what Legends is doing. My guess is what they want people to waste CC on this banner because hype characters are coming soon. So, I mean, I don't think the main issue is the fact that this Gohan is going to make the team too good. Because, like I said, this Gohan does not look like that impressive to me. He's not really doing that much. I mean, these are very, very short unique abilities. I mean, we can even compare him to Nappa, right? Let's take a look at Nappa. Like, look how, like, much more they fit into this kit than the Gohan over here. I mean, it's not like way longer, but if I just take a look and compare the two kits of these units, and I feel like Nappa's just way better than Gohan. But I mean, you obviously can't ignore the fact that this Gohan has revivals, so that's definitely a big factor as well. Honestly, like the hybrid team already has 5 lives, because if you want to count the future Gohan's endurance, I think that's fair to count as well. But again, the main issue I see with this Gohan releasing now is like he's just unusable. Like, where do you use him? I don't know. This is such a great move. Toshian ironically knows what he's doing. The next Ultra will probably be Ultra Revival Ultimate Gohan with immunity to all attacks for 20 counts. I mean, again, would you be surprised if this happened? Can't wait for Black Friday to get a new hybrid in the form of a Legends Limited Sword of Hope Trunks. Again, that's another unit we don't have yet. It's pretty much like the only character outside of like the end of the Tournament of Power that we don't really have in the game, or representation for in the game right now. Can't wait for Christmas banners, only for it to get dethroned by hybrids. Can't wait for 4th anniversary, only for it to get dethroned by hybrids. Seriously, Legends should stop with this clownery. I mean, he makes all these jokes about like how all these major celebrations get like upscaled by hybrids, but he's not incorrect, right? Last year we had Gogeta, Broly, UI Goku, but they all paled in comparison to Zenkai Red Gohan, who came out right before that. Year 3 anniversary, we had Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Corrupted Merge Zamasu. Both were fodder level units compared to Purple Gohan. So I mean, he makes these jokes, but like it's not even that far off from the truth. So yeah, I think it would be cool if Green Ultimate Gohan got a Zenkai and an Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan dropped. Yeah, I mean, people are saying that they think Cell is going to be the next LF unit because they did tweet out that little like teaser thing where it's like, oh yeah, who's like your favorite form of Cell? Guess who fought Cell? Guess who we probably would get a version of in the game if we got an LF Cell? I could see an LF Cell dropping and then we get like some kind of transforming like Super Saiyan Gohan into Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. That's not like, nobody would be surprised if that happened. This was supposed to be the perfect opportunity to drop a Krill on that buff Saiyan Saga and Super Warriors. Legends dev team said not give hybrids a green revival unit because the team is struggling for buffs and needs an anti-Gokua unit. Yeah, I mean, the green color for hybrids definitely was the best possible thing they could have done here. The issue that I have, again, I talked about this a million times already. Like, other teams, I'm just thinking about, like, let's just pull up the tag list for a second here. Like, what are some teams that need help? I would actually say, let me see. GT could still use a little bit of help, but not like, you know, struggling or anything like that. I think like Oob and Super Saiyan 3 GT could definitely help that team out a lot. But I think GT could still use some help. God, he's in a decent spot right now. Lineage of Evil, a team that desperately needs like 1 or 2 more really good units. Powerful Opponent, I think, is okay in a decent spot. Regen definitely does not need the help right now, I don't think. Rival Universe definitely needs help. Let's see. Anything else? Universe 6 is not really a team, I guess. Vegeta Family. I mean, these are 3 examples of teams that I think really... I mean, Androids 2 actually could use some help. These are 4 teams that really could have used like a decent buff here. I mean, it's going to be difficult to buff any of these teams just because of the fact that it's the Saiyan Saga, and none of the Saiyan Saga characters really are going to help these teams out. But I take a look at like this Gohan, and I can't help but think, like, if this Gohan had been a Frieza, he would have probably made this team way better. If this Gohan had been, I don't know, a what rival universe character are we missing? Like I don't know, the super light speed Dispo, this team would have been way better. If this Gohan had been like, I don't know, some Trunks that fought Mecha Frieza or something like that, this team would have benefited a lot from this Gohan, or from that unit. If this Gohan would have been, I don't know, a future 17 and 18 assist unit, that would have helped the Android team out a lot. Like, the Android team getting another revival after Red Cell, I think would have helped a lot for a team that is barely seeing any play in PvP. I barely see this team when I'm playing PvP. So my point is, they could have. Well, I mean, again, it's hard to really, you know, make an argument for any of these 4 teams because of the Saiyan Saga theme, and it's, you know, there's not many options that could, you know, fit on these teams from the Saiyan Saga. But my point is, they released this unit for these teams, Sun Family, Hybrids, Regen, that don't need the help, and this unit is like dead on arrival. Whereas if they focus on tags like this, like this, like this, like this, and make units to buff these tags that need it, the game would be in a much better spot, because the meta would be seeing a lot more variety of teams in PvP. But instead of just giving the same teams over and over again these buffs. So yeah, that's my main issue with this. Wouldn't be mad if LF Purple Gohan didn't come out yet, but the team is already invincible or close to it. It's hard to win with teams that depend on Zenkai GT, for example. Yeah, I mean, that's a problem with GT, right? Basically, the way that they solved the quote-unquote issue with GT is a lot of these older units just got Zenkais, right? I mean, we have the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, we got the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, we got Super 17, and I feel like those 3 units on this team sort of make up the core. Honestly, you could even make an argument for this GT Red Goku being like a semi-core member of the team. Ice Shenron, Nova Shenron, pretty much just fodder units. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, very, very underwhelming. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, very, very underwhelming. Oob is a very, good staple of this team. So honestly, the core of this team, I would say, are the Super Saiyan 4s, Oob, and, I mean, you could throw this guy in the discussion as well, on Super 17. So those 5, I would say, are like the main units you want to be using on this team. And then Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is kind of just like there if you need a green. I guess. I mean, me personally, I don't really see a situation where I would use this guy over Super 17. I think Super 17 just accomplishes his goal as a stalling defensive unit as much more effectively than this guy does. So, a lot of these characters, these 3 right here, the Super Saiyan 4s and the Super 17, I think, form the core of this team. Whereas, instead of doing that, these guys should have supported the team, whereas Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, like, these should have been the core of the team, easily. Yeah, good luck with that. I guess I just want to kill their game. There's no way someone in the Legends team actually thought this was a good idea and needed a unit for the hybrid team. And at this point, they're very they're very aware that people were going to bash this. I mean, there's no way they made this and were like, yeah, dude, they're gonna love this. Like, even the Japanese player base, I was looking at a lot of the replies on the tweet that they made for the preview. Like, even they were really, really upset about this. So, I'm pretty sure they just made this and were like, oh, I can't wait to see what the reaction's gonna be. Like, they're literally just trolling. Honestly, I don't like the idea of them getting more buffs, but I like that Saiyan Saga is getting the love. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Like, again, the only thing I could see this Gohan really helping out is the Saiyan Saga team, because you're not using any of these teams up here, right? Like, Super Warrior's not a team, Kids is not a team, the Mechian's not a team. So you're really just left with Saiyan Saga as the only viable option for this Gohan, I think. If you use Vegeta, he removes 30% of revival HP, so the new Gohan has 40% revival HP. If you use Vegeta, it's 10%, but still a really stupid idea for another hybrid buff and being revival. Yep. When you finally decide to play PvP for top 10k again after some months, the game just gives you a reason not to do it. Literally, thanks to the meta, I stopped investing money, reduced the time spent on the phone, so thanks. Yep. I think it's time for a new producer. I mean, I don't know how much of this is attributable to the producer's decisions, but we'll see. Me finding the person that thought of this, yeah. With the leader skill update coming in the future, it probably would not have mattered. I wish we got a Tien, though, or even if we did get a Gohan, make him Krillin a Gohan assist unit, would have been really cool. We do not have a Sparking Tien at all, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, the problem with releasing units like Tien and Yamcha and Chaozu and stuff like that is that they're not really going to benefit anything except for the Saga team that they're on. Super Warriors, again, it's not a really usable team. Which I guess could have worked in this case, right? I mean, like I just said, none of these teams up here are really benefiting from this Gohan's release. So if they really wanted to focus on Saiyan Saga, make like a, I don't know, what if they did it, instead of this Gohan and Piccolo, they did a Tien and Chaozu assist that was like a mega massive buff for the Saiyan Saga, sort of like how Yajirobe works. So I think that could have worked, but I don't know. I guess I just want to keep pumping out Gohans. We'll have the chance to have 6 lives with an endurance unit and 2 revive units. If that wasn't enough, they have literally top 3 units already. Don't see why they boost a tag that's at the top rather than working on teams that need help. Yep, I mean, that's my point of this video, basically. I agree with everything this guy just said. The fact that this Gohan is released, I'm not saying that he's going to break the game or he's going to, push hybrids over the edge. I would already argue they're over the edge already. But it's the fact that they're just creating these units that don't have an impact on the game because the teams that they're released on are so ridiculously overpowered already. I'm a big defender of Legends, but this is actually so stupid. I think the devs want the game to die so they can work on something else. Yeah, this guy's upset. There's no honesty anymore, just the uninstall button when it comes to Gohan characters in this game. They are instantly top tier / best unit in the game. Gohan Ball Legends, yep, more fun, yep. Another day, another disappointment. Conflicted because I think that Piccolo saving Gohan is a great scene, but making another hybrid rival unit is a real monkey's paw. Actually, that's exactly how I feel as well. Like, this... Piccolo is my favorite good guy in Dragon Ball. Like, Piccolo... we definitely need better Piccolos in this game. Like, we haven't... I don't think we've seen a lot of really good Piccolos or good designs for Piccolos. The best Piccolo, obviously, in the game right now is the LF Piccolo from the Raditz fight that we have, the Zenkai yellow one. I really wanted to see this Piccolo, like the one from the unit here. I wanted to see him as a standalone unit. I did not want to see him paired up with this Gohan. My ideal version of this unit would probably again be some kind of not revival, endurance Piccolo that really helped the Saiyan Saga, really helped Super Warriors, and sort of had like a niche spot on the Regen team, depending on how good they made him. But that's really what I was hoping for. It just obviously did not work out that way. But this is one of my favorite scenes in all of Dragon Ball, when Piccolo defends Gohan from like dying to Nappa. I actually also think, I don't know if you guys saw the animations yet, but I really don't like the animations at all. I think the animations are very shoddily done, and I'm not a huge fan. Like, the revival animation looks very weird. The windscreens look really good though. But yeah, the actual like animations and stuff, like the revival animation and stuff like that, I'm not a fan at all. I think it looks really bad. Hoping that since Piccolo is an assist in his design, and since he isn't hybrid, that this Gohan won't directly buff the hybrid tag. Okay, well we already know that he buffs Sun Family, so it's not really that much different. The hybrid team, the whole hybrid team right now is pretty much just Sun Family, right? You have the red Gohan, purple Gohan, and the future Gohan, so it doesn't matter, right? He just buffs the whole hybrid team anyway. Yep. Yeah, I'll have this hybrid tag, but I pray that he only buffs Saiyan Saga. How about and Sun Family and Regen? Revolutionary and smart move for them to continue buffing hybrid Saiyans. They've been needing buffs extremely badly for the last couple months. Tired of being beaten by LOE while running my hybrid Saiyan team. Yep, very, very good. As someone who quit mid-3rd anniversary because of stuff like this being released, I can't help but think there's purposely trying to kill the game. I don't think even Regen was this dominant, but it's been a while, so good chance I'm very wrong. I mean, I would argue there's never been a team this dominant for this long as hybrids. Right, we had super dominant teams in the past. The one team that comes to mind is the Holy Trinity team back from when Purple Broly was the best. That was very, very bad. We had the 2nd year anniversary sort of Vegito Blue, I don't know what to call it, fiesta, where every single team was running Vegito Blue. And then we have the hybrid team. I would argue that probably the most overpowered team was the Holy Trinity meta, from what I remember. But none of the teams in this game's history have been this dominant for this long because of this red Gohan. So that's it. I guess they don't like it when people appreciate them, so after a good update or two, they gotta break the game again. Yep. Which isn't making you stop going for every unit. Losing whales like you will show them. Losing me is like it would not affect anything. At this point, if you play this game still, you enjoy suffering like a Warzone content creator. They want to kill the game, it seems. They just want to milk as much as they can from hybrid mains before that. The tag very well needed the help. Purple Rival Han is trash, and red Zenkai 7 Gohan is aged, so this new unit has a great help to the team. Definitely an interesting perspective. I don't even care anymore. I play this game once every 2 weeks. There's no fun to be had playing, so this is not going to get angry. Yeah, Regen also gets a revival unit. Another team that does not need help, I would say. So, just hoping LF sells LF Boo and Goku a love child. Maybe Legends needs to adopt Dokkan's category system, because if you're not on Sun Family Hybrid Saiyan, you just starve. Could definitely gotten Krillin. I mean, this is, I think, the main thought process behind why they're implementing the leader slot in the game anyway, right? Because they just, like I said, you can't release units for the Sun Family team. You can't release units for Hybrid Saiyans. You can't release units for Regen without making them obscenely overpowered. Otherwise, they're not going to be playable, right? Like, this Super Saiyan 3 Goku is really, really good. Like, he's really powerful. Does he make the Sun Family team? No. Hybrid Saiyans, ridiculously strong. You know, this Gohan has revival. We get Zenkai LF Goten. Did they make the team? No. So, dude, I don't know. Are they going to make a unit better than LF Kid Buu for Regen? Probably not. So it's just very, very tough to make units for these teams and have them actually positively impact the team. So that's, I think, their main thought process behind the leader slot system. He'll have 0 impact on the meta. His defense pre and post is even worse than UI. I mean, that's part of the issue, isn't it? Like, they release a unit that's just bad. I don't know. It's absurd, the most overpowered team in the game getting another revival unit. I would have been fine if they gave it to GT or hell, even fusions, but hybrids and something, that's just a disaster. I wish he wasn't a revival unit, but I like that Gohan a lot. It's a good moment to take him from. Yeah, I mean, I like this moment a lot too. I don't know. We'll read a few more here. Very dumb. 6 lives in Sun Family is going to be stupidly hard to fight, as if the purple revival Gohan wasn't a menace already, but new Nappa is pretty great. Yeah, the Nappa is really cool. I'm actually looking forward to the Nappa a lot. He seems ridiculous with Yajirobe. Sounds like a terrible decision. Apparently these fodder, but I guess this decision shows more that they either don't care about the game or that they don't play PvP at all. Yeah, I'm pretty convinced that they actually just don't play the game. Words can't describe the pain this causes. Is this like a hypothetical, or is there actually another revival hybrid coming? I mean, I guess he didn't see the news. I mean, as our main hybrids, this sucks and needs to buff tags like LOE and give them the survival unit they need so much. Yep. Even a hybrid main agrees with me. Okay. Last one. It clearly is a strategy to sell. It's double win for them. Popular tag guarantees more sales. Plus, it's right before Black Friday, making people summon so they can sell Chronos in November. Do I agree with this? Clearly not. Does it matter? Clearly not. Ridiculous. I mean, that's fine, but then again, you take a look at how good this Gohan is and like what is the use? What is the use of this unit? And I think that's going to be the conclusion of this video too. Is like, I think it's pretty obvious just from looking at what he does. This guy's not bad. Obviously, he's a revival unit. He's not bad, but he's not like positively impacting a lot of these teams. So what is the use? Like, what purpose does this character serve in the game? The only purpose I see is this team. This is the only team I could see this guy fitting on and being like impactful on. And even then, he might not even make the cut, right? Is he going to be better than Nappa, this Yellow Piccolo, and Vegeta? I mean, yeah, he fits the green role of this team, but is that like his role as a green unit for the Saiyan Saga team and that's it? Seems very, very weird to me. The whole decision to release this guy right now is just bizarre. Like it's just, they're out of touch. Is what the conclusion is of the video. So you guys can down below let me know what you think about this. Pretty much laid out all the thoughts that I had about this guy releasing right now. I am looking forward to Nappa. I think Nappa will be a very fun character to use. So there's that. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.